Hi everybody, my name is Eugene Macarius. Welcome to another edition of Abby Life. Today I thought I'll talk about, as a beginner, what product do I sell? I think this is very key. I saw some questions about asking about this. As a beginner, what product do I sell? Now, this is the key. Before I get into that, let me get into a little bit about mindset. Okay? Drop shipping mindset. Now, the thing is that a lot of you treat drop shipping as a get-rich-quick scheme. I want to quickly make 5,000 USD a month. I don't care about anything. I just list products, run FB Live, and that's it. You know, I'm going to make my $5,000 US. That's not the way it is. And that's never meant to be. Now, the key about success is really about research. How well do you know your target audience? Is your product providing a solution for them? Right? I think recently I saw there was this really cool gadget that enable the wearer to put on socks. Put on the socks using a gadget. Okay, so now this thing is key. I mean, you might be thinking, hey, there's no need for this kind of thing, you know, I can wear my own socks and all that. But what do you think is that, how can you market this gadget? For example, you can market this gadget to elderly, you can market this gadget to people that are pregnant. So this is it. So this is what I mean. Do not look at the product for what it is, right? So rather than just target general, as in just the country and then the age range, why don't you think of what are the interests or core interests that you can target? So I think this is key. Now, coming back to the topic that we want to talk about, as a beginner, what product should I sell? Now, the thing is this, there is no right or wrong. Okay, there are some of you that feel more passionate about a certain subject or topic, and that is all right. Okay, you can sell based on your passion, because if you sell based on your passion, it is your passion that will drive you. Okay, your passion that will drive you, and because of your passion, you will do a lot of research. You will understand the niche so much better, right? So you can sell on your passion. But I'm just saying, as a general guideline, I mean, this is at least my opinion of how I would approach it. I would not sell things like dresses, like prom dresses. Although this is a hot thing, right? I mean, ladies always, whenever they have a prom, or especially it's a big thing, you know, they graduate from high school or something, they have a prom. So they want to look pretty, right? So this is a huge market. But the problem with this is that getting your supplies from AliExpress, firstly, they might screw you on the delivery. Okay, imagine her prom and her dress doesn't come in time. What is she gonna wear? My goodness, that's a nightmare, right, for this girl. That is a big thing. It's supposed to be, the prom is a big thing. Maybe it's the first time the guy asked her out and is a guy that she liked, and then, oh honey, my dress didn't arrive in time. Oh my gosh, that is really something quite scary. So unless you have a good supplier, yes, you will sell dresses and all that. Okay, one of the reasons why I will stay away from clothing in general is the sizing issue, right? There's US size, UK size, and all sort of sizes, right? So now the thing is that sometimes, because AliExpress is, after all, Asian manufacturer, so sometimes the size that they state might not be exactly the size that people expect to. I'm not saying that most of the time they do that. I mean, there could be cases of such. Also, when you sell things with sizing, you might have a tendency to to get more returns, right? Because the size doesn't fit and stuff like that. So you have to handle a lot of this kind of thing. So I mean, for me personally, at least, I would stay away from selling all this clothing. Okay, but that's me. In terms of t-shirt print on demand, I think maybe that can be acceptable, because t-shirt size are generally just t-shirt size, so I think it's okay, right? But generally speaking, I would stay away from things like clothing. So what would be good is this. What I would sell are things. I mean, as a beginner, there are many things that you can sell. Perhaps you can look at bracelet. I think they have very nice bracelet. They have very nice watches in AliExpress as well. But the problem with this bracelet and watches is this lah. There are a high competition, so you don't target. I mean, if you're selling bracelet, right, you don't target people that like bracelet. Okay, that is not the right way of targeting. When you like bracelet, for example, you know, it's a cat bracelet or something. It has a motif of a cat, or a dolphin bracelet, penguin bracelet or something like that. So what you do is you actually target penguin lovers, dog lovers, cat lovers, this kind of thing, right? Now there is also an issue as a beginner, right? You are saying, oh my goodness, I've got this thing, you know, I've got everything up and all that. eBay is selling cheaper, right? eBay is selling cheaper. What do I do? Well, my answer is screw eBay. Okay, you are here to build your own brand. Screw eBay. All right, screw eBay. Screw there's a wish.com and you know, screw all these guys. In fact, you can work with them. I mean, if they are really cheaper, I mean, some of them they might even sell cheaper than AliExpress, then you might consider them as your supplier, right? So screw all this. Work towards building your brand. If you want to build a fashion brand, then start with all these bracelets and all this kind of thing, and then you try out with one or two suppliers of prom dresses and stuff like that, and see how it goes. Or you buy the product first and see the quality. See the quality of the product when it gets shipped to you. Whether is it what you want. Run the, you know, wash it, run it in the washing machine, wash it. Do the dress shrink one size? I think it's important, because if not, you know, normally when you receive the product, you will run a wash first. Because suddenly the girl, when it's time to go for her prom, right, she realized that her dress became so much shorter, it shrunk in size and stuff like that. Yeah, so not cool, right? Now the thing is this, we have to focus on the brand, building the brand, building the awareness. I think a lot of things is that we just need to build the awareness. And one more topic, I think, which I recently discovered. I think this is a really powerful tip that I want to share with you guys, because I really love you. Now this is a very valuable tip. I know I've not heard guru shared with it, you know, things like that, but I think this is through over time I discovered myself. Now this thing is this: how you name your products is important. For example, you take the AliExpress. So you take the AliExpress description. For example, you take the AliExpress description and you decide to rewrite the description. Okay, so this let's say you rewrite the description already. Before you post it on the product, run a Google search on the product name that you have decided, and look at the result that is being written. Okay, when you look at the result being written, check if there are still AliExpress results there. If there are still AliExpress results there, then you might want to consider rewriting the product name again to be unique, and then when you run a search again, there's no AliExpress result being written. Reason of this is over time your site will definitely rank for SEO and for that product name. So when it happens, and when your product reaches page 1 of the Google search result for that product name, then your target market might see the AliExpress equivalent and is way cheaper than you. So firstly, your dropshipping business gets exposed. Secondly, people will definitely buy from AliExpress. Now the thing is this, AliExpress is rich. They can afford to run Google ads than you, right? So this is one quick tip, right? The one quick tip is this: when you rename your product, let's say you are happy with this name, before you post it in your product name, run a Google search for that new product name that you have decided. Look at the search result whether AliExpress is there or wish.com is there. If it is, consider rewriting your product name again and run the search again. If it doesn't, then okay, then that will be the product name that you have decided upon. I know it's tedious, but it's worth the effort, because eventually when you rank on page 1, you would not want your prospect to see the AliExpress also in page 1, and they end up buying with AliExpress, and you lost a customer or you lost a prospect for the lifetime, right? I hope that this has been really a valuable tip. I noticed also that there is a lot more interaction in the group. People are helping each other out. Thank you. Please treat this group as a family, as your community, as my gift to you, because previously as a beginner, like what I shared before many times, previously as a beginner, I felt lonely. I wanted to give up. Then I decided, hey, why not I form a group? Okay, start with 8 people, and then today the 8 people have grown, and this is your extended family. Treat each other graciousness. Do not attempt to spam the group. I have already kicked out more than 80 people and banned them for life, because I don't believe in all this bullshit and nonsense. If you have something to sell it elsewhere. I don't build this group for you to just take it and say, oh no, I have got a digital marketing agency, I can help you with your store, help you with email marketing, and next thing to know, members complain me that after that their access is gone. They do not have access anymore. Be careful when people are telling you this. I would like to urge every single member to let me know if any fellow member harass you. I will not hesitate to really kick out this particular member, because I want this group to be a safe place for beginner to explore, to learn, and to grow together, to discuss together, and let this be as what I say, an intimate family, an immediate family, a family that you can look out to, that you can share your problems. Let this group be a family where where there is love, there is support, there is people pushing each other. So be creative. If your FB ads doesn't work, then use offline marketing methods, and more often than not, offline marketing methods actually work. But be sure, be safe. Do not run foul of the law, right? Do not run foul of the law, right? Be safe, all right? I hope that these tips has been useful to you. I really thank you for watching. I really want success for everyone. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's really achieve success. In the next few months. Let's achieve it. Let's do it together.